Anyway, hello you weirdos. This is me, Mr. Foxoff, and we have the El Jefe, El Presidente, the boss of PCW Motorsport, Rocky, and we're not actually going to be doing an interview. We're not going to be doing anything interesting at all. We're just going to have a beer and have a conversation.
And talk about shit.
And talk about shit.
Yeah.
Yes. So, let's start. No, I'm only fucking with you, man.
Fuck you!
No, why is it not running?
It's not running because we need the wall packs. And yeah, it's on back order. So basically, I'm buying 14 pieces. So 8 pieces of wall packs is for this car
Right.
because it's V8 and 6 pieces for my M50.
All right.
So imagine or not, in Lithuania where I'm ordering from, it's non-existent anymore.
Have you tried Poland?
Yeah, so basically we got 6 in Lithuania and 7 in Poland.
7. So you're missing one.
I'm still missing one. But mainly priority is this car, so it's gonna go into this because mine still gonna take some time. So I don't know. Shut the fuck up! We're trying to make something here.
Jesus Christ.
I hope you're gonna.
It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh shit.
It's,
So yeah, the mainly priority now is this car.
Does it got the ECU and everything already?
Yeah, it's everything is plugged in and it's absolutely ready to. Wago obviously needs few bits like grills, emblems, a little bit flattened polish. The windows are being ordered, so this week is coming. And yeah, this going out I think in 2 weeks. So it's gonna go first to BEDS gate all mapped, and then it's going for first test. But yeah, but before all that, we still need to do wheel alignment and corner weight. So it's
You're
not
gonna do
much,
wheel
but
alignment
there's
yourself? You're gonna do wheel alignment yourself?
no. There's a place that does cool villa alignments. We have a place here in Oxford, so it's not the
How much is that?
villa alignment anywhere from 250 to 400 pounds.
Fuck me. I'll
I
do it. I'll do it myself.
I mean, it's not crazy expensive if you think.
Well, yeah, because obviously precision you need on that is different.
I mean, mainly every track is slightly different, but this customer is not as good to notice everything that good. So we are gonna set the car up, and it's gonna be good for him for a while until he's gonna start using and feel the car, because this is a big role when you just get a new car built and you don't feel it for the like I will say for like half year. You don't feel the car, you don't feel the ways the corners are, so half year is only like for try to get to feel the car and what the feedback it gives you. So yeah. Let's go now soon.
That's what you said the last time.
Last time it was like a week ago, isn't it, bro?
Yeah, and you said it's gonna be 2 weeks.
Yeah. My deadline still keep moving. I mean, honestly, I didn't know. I didn't expect to be that hard to get those coil packs. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't do it.
in the first place, it was pretty biggest struggle with this car. I struggle with the wiring room, with the body kit, and yeah, it took some time unexpected. Honestly, I did not expect to be here for that long, because usually, as I said in last video, it takes about half year to build from scratch to the finish product half year, and this is a little bit over now. So which is no good at all. But yeah, it is what it is, and we're dealing with this. So all the best. But if you think quality, it's all about quality. Like simple things like fitting seats, it's a nightmare. It takes you at least one whole day to say up, and that's not setting up pedal box, steering wheel, and everything has to be in line because originally, yeah, if you just leave the steering wheel in original position and take the dashboard out, yeah, it's actually you sit like this, honestly.
So just like a
But
Honda then.
yeah. But when all the trims are around you, like door cards, dashboard, all the trims are around you, you will feel like you're sitting straight, but you're actually not. And when you take everything out, then you just notice that you're sitting literally like offset big time. You are sitting here, you're sitting here, and your pedals are there. So
Yeah.
basically, that's how you sit in a stock cars, and yes, you will need to modify a lot to move everything in one line.
I have put one seat into one car, and I will never do that again.
Oh
It-
yeah, it
I
can be
couldn't use
nightmare.
because I got I don't know if you remember, I got from Nautis that pole position Recaro seat.
Oh.
He sold it. It was brand new, and but he wanted to see it in the Celica.
Oh,
sold it,
that
it
was
was-
like what 5 years ago more.
Yeah, and that seat, it like I say, it was brand new. He got it for his that kit car he has.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and he got it for that, and I think there was a problem. He couldn't fit in it.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
In the
keeping in
chair.
mind he's a big lad. So.
Yes, and it was a 500-pound chair.
Oh,
He sold it to me for 20 quid. And it was just, just it's more like a
That's
principle
cool.
because you're not supposed to do it because he wanted to give it for free,
Yeah,
but it's like bad luck.
yeah.
So we agreed on like 20 pounds for it.
Yeah.
But
That's-
I didn't have the rails, I didn't
Oh.
have anything for it.
That's another
And
nightmare.
so I tried to, and obviously I don't have that much experience with the metal work. So I tried to manufacture my own rails, which, to be fair, it worked. Like I managed to do it, but to the wrong size. And I messed up. I messed up by what you would consider a little bit. I messed up by about 5 millimeters. But for the holes in the floor,
The floor.
5 millimeters that's it.
Yeah.
You're done. So I actually ended up just fucking hard fitting it to my size. So you couldn't move it, couldn't
move it,
fucking do
yeah.
anything, just hard fit it.
I mean,
To the
that's mostly what I do. Hard
Yeah.
writing them, and yeah. But this has because it was really particular. My seat has to be moving,
Yeah.
and steering wheel has to go in and out, up and down. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I made here. And let's say on this guy honestly is one of the best customer you can imagine. Then he dropped the car. He's like, do whatever thing you would like to on your car. Like the way how you set up your car, the way how you drive. Because honestly, the guy don't have much experience. He just want a big and toy.
Yeah.
Really. So, and yeah, so this.
You've
was,
told a fair
easy.
bit. You've told a fair bit to me about him. It seems like the dream customer. No,
Absolutely,
The
this
type
is
of
a
customer you
dream
want.
customer. I mean, I just give him, let's say, my let's make proper seat mount, because then it's easier to adjust, even if you need to slightly move it, or to the left or to the right, or a little bit forward or backwards. He's like, yeah, okay, no problem. Let's make this. And on the end of the day, it's just 2 bars. If you obviously you need to weld them, so next time if you need to, you cannot change the position. Literally, what you do is take another bar and bolt them in and adjust. I see it again, however you want to. So that's a big bonus. But yeah, I'm gonna make as always.
I just want to make one quick mention
about what
for YouTube, because YouTube's AI and algorithm is going to be looking at it and they're going to be like, these guys are drinking some weird juice. There is no label on it. We've covered everything. This is juice, and that's what we have in. I mean, it's obvious, yeah. But as long as the branding is covered, because also another thing is that they may think, for example, if you leave the branding open, the YouTube algorithm may think that that company is paying you to consume it. Yeah. So no, Budweiser is not a sponsor. Okay? We are sponsored by us
itself.
Okay? Yeah, we sponsor us. So yeah, no, we are sponsored by ourselves. We're just trying to do something.
Not fucked up. So
have
our lives.
have some fun.
And we have a good plan for next year. So
yes, we do.
Finally.
Oh my God! So obviously people won't know this, but I've been for years now, 6-7 years. I've been trying to go to Dominator, which is this sort of hardcore, happy hardcore, like a rave type of thing. It's a massive festival. You got like tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people attending it. And I've never managed to find someone to go with. And now it turns out Rocky has been there all this time, ready to go. And I never, because you're Lithuanian, man. I thought you don't like do raves. You know?
Yeah.
I thought you do like, yo, gerai, yo, it's good, yes.
No. Oh,
so, but
I mean, more than half life I've been here, so I came
fair enough. Yeah.
13 years old or so.
13 years ago.
No, 13 years old.
Oh, 13 years old.
And now I am 26.
So 13 years ago, you
So
say.
yeah, you see.
What year did you come? 2012? No.
Yeah, 2012, 2013.
I did. I came 2012. I came on
2013.
13.
It was 13.
All right.
Yeah. So no, so
11
yeah,
years,
so.
Well, I came here. It's so funny. I came here 12th of the 12th of the 12th. So 12th of December 2012.
I came.
And I never fucking planned to stay. I came here.
Too.
I came here for 3 weeks.
I came here.
Fucking got married, got a child. All this shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you come here? Oh no. Well, you was 13. You didn't come here with. I was gonna say, did you come here with your missus?
No. I met my missus here, and I just came here for a summer to my mom's.
Yeah.
Just to walk a little bit in picking strawberries in the fields.
Yeah.
So only for summer.
Oh,
Back then was legal, okay?
those were good jobs, weren't they?
Oh yeah.
So much money if you work. You needed to work hard.
You need to
But
work
if you,
hard.
if
But
what it is anyway, what I wanted to ask you is, because you and me, we met about 5 years ago, didn't we?
More than that. It will be more. It will be like in 2018, maybe 17.
Yeah, 17, 18, something like that.
Yeah.
And we
It was
met.
a long time ago.
You had was it Compact? Yeah, you had the blue
Oh,
Compact. Yeah. So
Compact.
yes,
Compact. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a car.
that was an interesting car, and
Definitely was.
and obviously because I met you and Stillian at the same time, and then bye.
Car meet. Was it car meet?
Mm-hmm.
On the when you
A580.
go out,
Under the bridge.
yeah,
under the flyover,
yeah.
yeah.
I was with the Stian. Oh, so you so
Yeah. Need to yeah.
stop.
Yay! It's doing it again. Very good. So yeah, with the Stillion and the SK Garage, how did you guys meet?
Oh, that was a funny story though. So he was selling E34 BMW.
I'm gonna need to Google so many of the E34. I didn't know
Yeah,
E34
so that's
existed
a 5 series old one with those.
with the round lights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very old one. It was red, and I had the E36 that someone did. So I don't know how it's called, but they use a proper name when you take all the paints out, leave it bare metal, and put acid or something to get rust.
Okay, strip it. I don't know.
It's some sort of style. They use a proper name for that. So basically, all kind take the paints off and leave it rust.
Oh right, yeah, rustic.
I don't know,
Mm.
but I bought that and I thought about for a little while because it was cheap. I mean, back at the day, the E36 was like really cheap cars. I mean, you could get like 328 Sport for like £500 with
Yeah.
the LSD and all that good
LSD,
stuff.
LSD is
It's
not drugs.
no, it's not drugs. It's a diff
Mhm.
that locks your
Limited
both
slip differential.
Yes, and now he mega money now. But anyway, it was and I messaged him was like because the car was shit. I mean, shit and cheap,
Yeah.
and he was selling shit and cheap. So I messaged him like, "My, do you wanna swap up and all that kind of stuff?" She's like, "Maybe, yeah, okay, let's see what we can do." And yeah, I went to his place, and yeah, this swap up the cars, and yeah, that's how we done.
And
since
then yeah, it was
I
fucking
mean,
there all the time.
he was living literally like 2 miles away from Faroam, me, and he was into cars, and
Yeah.
he had his best mate Ivan as well. So I was into cars, and that's how we just.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really good times. Good times, but at the same time, shit times because we had no money. We had the fucking shit cars.
Fabricating everything.
Yeah, and we just was I was doing buildings on the side of the road. I mean, next to my house, we did
Yeah.
lot of shit. I mean, we was painting cars outside.
Oh, I
in the
remember that
street.
Z3. Was it Z3, Z4? No, Z3.
Oh,
The white one.
Z3.
You painted it drunk.
that's another story. So this was a drift day at Buxton. Like fucking hell, it might would be nice to go out, but it was so dodgy that handbrake. It was really hard to pull it. I mean, sometimes you need both hands to pull it, and not always locking your wheels out. It was so dodgy. There's no lock. It's nothing. I mean, they couldn't even afford any of that. It was just welded diff with some shit coilovers, just made it up so it's ready to send it. And yeah, I was like, right, let's go to Buxton. Buxton, whoever don't know who boys Buxton is, it's if you made a mistake, is not forgiving you. Those
It's a racetrack.
yeah, it is a
Yeah,
race
it's a drift
with,
track, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's actually. It's actually.
Oh no, I'm thinking the one in Birmingham. I'm thinking about different one.
It's Buluku, right? Where he's smacking each other. So he goes around, yeah, and he just
Oh, I know what you're talking
each
about.
other.
Destruction Derby.
Yeah. So it's
Destruction
one of
Derby,
those,
yeah,
and
yeah. It's a bull pit, they call
yeah,
it.
yeah, and the walls are made from concrete, literally
Yeah.
like a meter wide. And
Yeah, yeah,
if you
yeah.
make mistake, if you touch the wall, it's just gonna spin you out, and you're gonna smash it into that. So there is no.
Yay!
I left you. Quite few cars there where you couldn't even fix
I
it
bet
anymore.
the scrap people are just there waiting for the car. It's like,
I mean,
listen, you can try to recover it, or I'll just take it.
and so I took STT Sky there. Like
Mm.
half day was half decent. I wasn't pushing too much because I knew he's gonna get handbrake because
Yeah.
on the before b- before turning is you need to lock your wheels just to get your ass a little bit
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
side. And
But it's
then
all
just
well.
sand it.
It's like sand gravel, isn't it?
No. He clean it all and it just becomes concrete, so it's all
All right,
fine.
because normally
Normally,
in this,
yeah. But for the drift days, it's clean. I mean,
all right. So basically, it's a track that's normally a pit that's normally used for like the
for
destruction derby, that type of thing.
yeah.
But that day it was clean for drifting.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And yeah, okay. I still remember how it all went. So I'm coming from. I picked up some speed and I'm going into that corner and I pulled the one time a handbrake. It didn't work. And by the time I pulled the second one, I was too close to the wall.
All right.
So and it still, even the second time I pulled, it locked a little bit, but wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And I tried saving, but it didn't happen, and I smashed it. Wasn't too bad, but it had a whole side wrecked. So basically wrecked.
Is that the Z3? Or?
Yeah. And back then it was blue.
Yeah. I remember that car
Yeah,
very well.
and yeah, but because on Z3 every panel bolts off.
Yeah.
So
I don't know much for by the way, for people watching, like I don't know much about cars in general. I just fucking love them. But the least amount I know, I probably know about fucking MGBs more than I know about BMWs. I know fuck all. Like literally, the only things I know about BMWs is from this guy and Stillion. That's it. Like that's, I don't understand anything. But even I know that the Z3, why a lot of people like it as a toy, like a wrecking toy, is
Yeah.
because every panel
Every
can be
panel,
taken
yeah.
off, and yeah.
So we took all the damaged panels and flip it, and you can just bash it out.
Yeah.
I had the hammer, so that's what we did.
I remember because next day after that, before you painted, but next day after that, it was back at SK Garage, and it was all fucking. It wasn't one of the wheels gone as well, something like that.
Yeah. It took quite damage, and so we took all the panels out. We straightened up. We had the hammer, a little bit body fill, and we just. By the time we got it painted, we was pretty.
Fuck
In
it
that
up, but
stages,
the
it
paint
was-
runs on that was just like, it's literally just like I have done, honestly, in some
No.
places I've done better job with a fucking rattle cap.
So basically, it was nighttime, like we're talking about 1-2 o'clock. You can't see shit because we was painting outside because the customer's car is inside and
That's
all
you
the
had you
lights.
had the unit still there, didn't you? Or was it before?
No,
here?
that was my E36.
No. I mean, the is this, because it definitely wasn't here. Was it in that unit or?
No, it was at the ends. You're mixing up with my E36. when I
Ah,
painted.
right. Yeah.
That's another story
Yeah.
as well.
So anyway, yeah.
So yeah, it was at night time. You couldn't see anything. We took the car outside to paint it, just to not get overspray on other
Other
cars.
cars, yeah.
So yeah, that's how we painted the Z3 in white. It was nightmare. But yeah, and E36 that now I bought it. It was green, and we painted in that garage, yeah,
Mm.
into yellow.
Yeah, I remember that.
and
Yeah.
we was having fun. And keeping in mind that Z3 is still around here, I
Really?
seen it like a month ago or 2 months ago for sale. So we was painting my, I don't know, probably the 8th, 10th drift car.
Yeah.
We were having fun as usual. We was pissed. We was pissed. And and yeah, I still got a few
Talking about that, you need to
pictures.
hurry up. I'm almost done with this one.
I still got pictures how we painting it, and in the middle of the like
You need to
paint
send them
job,
to me.
in the middle of the job, literally because in that unit electricity is a top up,
Yeah.
so it's not like now you need to put your card in, and yeah, and it went out in the middle of like in the middle of the job. So what we did is I called out. Do you know those vans like road assistant? So
Yeah.
if you go punch the tire, he gonna come out
Yeah, so like
in the van and fix it for you and like. So I called out one of those guys after a good search, who's like can come like 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock, and I found one. Imagine, so I found one. He came with his van. He parked up. He's like, listen, there is no tire puncture there. So all what we need is just your compressor and some light. So if you can turn your car into my car, feed some air, that will be great. Obviously, we paid the guy. He was happy. Yeah, we paid the car with one of the shittest compressor you can imagine, because it just when it builds up the like the air in the tank, it's fine, it's
Yeah.
but by the while you're painting is gets
pressure
lower,
is getting lower, yeah.
and I can, even me pissed, I can see how it's just splitting the paint. You can, so yeah, you
I
need
will
to do
in regards to this, I will say now I have no issue at all with the purists and the perfectionists. So perfectionists, obviously, it's quite self-explanatory what it is. Purists are those people that want fucking everything to be done exactly to OEM fucking
Oh,
spec or whatever. And
Now
I've
we're
got
talking about your drift cars.
the card is
Again.
full. Okay, so that card is full, but we'll just
Oh,
finish. Right, I'm gonna move this here. You can switch that off. We're just gonna move this to a weird
So we
fucking
need
place
to.
here. But so yeah, so purists they are basically, like I said, they're the people that want the fucking OEM everything and all that. And long time ago, my uncle, he's not my real uncle, but I'm not gonna get into detail. But I grew up from 7 years old. I grew up in the streets, and fucking Latvia was fucking full of pedophiles and all sorts of assholes. And so Uncle Andrew, he was just this massive, big fucking bodybuilder guy who decided to make sure that I don't get into any trouble. So he was looking after me. So that is why, although I was a street kid, I was lucky enough not to fucking have any, any
Yeah.
that kind of problems, because I know plenty of kids that went through horrible, horrible things. But anyway, so he was fucking into BMWs as well. Matter of fact, he taught me to drive on an E30. Seriously. Fuck, was it 318? Yeah. Because the exhaust it sounded like fucking, like, it sounded like a jet plane, because the exhaust wasn't just leaking. There was literally a hole this big in it, in res or somewhere near res, basically. Massive. It was just, but near the manifold, basically, somewhere. Just, and it's not moving because it's a small engine, But anyway, he's on a side note, he's like one of the people that got me to like cars, because he always maintained that every person needs 5 cars in their life. and he had his 5, and oh my god! So what he had, he said you need an everyday car, a classic, a sports car, an off-road, and a limo. And he had all 5. Like in Latvia, there's a big show. You may have heard of it, Auto Exotica.
Yeah.
And he was invited every year with some of his cars. So for the everyday car, he had the rotten fucking BMW he didn't give a fuck about. Then for the classic, he had a 1942 BMW. So fucking, it looks kind of like bug. I don't know what fucking model it was. For the sports car, though, he had the 1976 Corvette pace car, the fucking big one.
Yeah.
For a limo, he had the 1974 Lincoln Continental, and for an SUV, he had the he ended up having 2. So he got the Mark I Hummer, which was he bought it from Army. It was very difficult to get at that time. So it was like a proper military Hummer, not the fucking civilian one. But he also had an 86 GMC, big, I don't know what model, but big, massive fucking thing. You know the ones you see in old movies, always flipping and on the big wheels and that. He had one of those as well. So he was a proper car guy. But anyway, so he had with the pace car, with the Corvette in particular, he had an issue with he couldn't get a wing. One of the wings was fucked basically, and he couldn't get one anywhere. So he needed for the show, he needed to fix a hole in it to get it painted afterwards. Basically, it was a hole. Can't remember how the hole got there, but anyway. And at the time, fiberglassing was only. I'm talking 1998.
So that's
probably.
when I bought it.
and at the time, fiberglassing wasn't really. It was only done by professionals, and he didn't have enough time to take the panel. So I suggested him. I don't even know how it's called in English, but papier mâché, which is basically you mix like shredded newspapers with glue, and you use it as kind of as a filler. Right. So I suggested, and I'm like 10 years old at the time, 11 years old maybe. And no, more. It was about fucking 12, 13, yeah. And he was like, "Ooh, that's a great idea," right? And he did it, and it fucking worked as well. Obviously, it needed to be redone straight after the show, right? But for the show, it was good enough.
It was.
And I laughed about it, and at one point I said, it's stupid, yeah. And he told me, and I will repeat it to my death. If it works, it's not stupid. If it works, the reason why I'm telling all this long story is because back then, like 5 years ago, a lot of the times that was what we were doing. If it works, it's not stupid. It works. If you need to bring in a fucking road assist guy to give you some light and some fucking air, if it works, it's not stupid.
And it actually worked.
Yeah.
And then the very next day we went out in Birmingham, Ville Park, I think it used to call. Now it's closed, but yeah, we used to.
It's been closed for a couple of years, isn't it?
Yeah, for a few years now. Yeah.
Mm.
It was mega days. I mean, you just take anything that arrives and has the diff. That's it.
But also I want to say I don't know if it's with the age or not. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's not you yet. But I'm still enthusiastic about cars. I still like cars. I still understand fuck all about them. I mean, I can take N14 engine apart with my eyes closed and put it back together. But that's because I've had so many R56 minis, and they're always fucked. So you always need to fix them, right? So, but apart from that, I'm not really good. Like I can turn a wrench and I can, sometimes try to understand something. But what I'm go away. What I'm trying to say is, I think now we're enthusiastic about cars. Back then, we were fucking mad about them.
Oh yeah.
We just fucking make it go, make it loud, make it fucking
Yeah,
do.
now
anything.
now it's become a little bit more.
It's more sophisticated.
Sensible about
Yeah.
things like let's say
Yeah.
loud exhaust and
Yeah.
how low you are now.
I still like the
Honestly,
loud
now-
exhaust, but now it's different. Now you want a loud exhaust that it's loud not just because the back box is not there anymore. Kids, don't do this. It's illegal to remove your back box.
Yeah, it is.
Don't do this.
It is.
But long time ago in Mexico, we used to do that. Cut out resonators, cut out fucking back box
Yeah.
just to make it loud. And remember all the bullshit we used to say, like, yeah, because the engine is breathing better,
Yeah,
so we get more
yeah.
horsepower. Which technically is true,
It's
but
true,
you get
but-
like 1 horsepower or 2 horsepower more.
That you never even noticed.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was just
After
going
engine.
brap, brap. Yeah, that will do.
Yeah.
And if somebody had the fucking stu-tu-tu, then
Oh, that was a big thing.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a big thing.
That's one of the reasons why I like the R56 minis is because they don't do stu-tu-tu, they do psh psh. You know, so
Yeah, now it's things getting done
Like, yeah,
much.
it's-
Often you don't even go into like shit boxes anymore. Let's call them
Yeah.
shit boxes.
Oh no, I still love my shit boxes.
Oh, I don't know, but
No,
I'm
but
not
see,
even into-
I like my shit
anymore.
boxes because A, I'm poor, and B, I like to fuck about with my cars. I like to do stuff myself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
oh, yeah,
B, if you
definitely.
combine the two things, I'm poor and I like to fuck about. If I break a 1,000-pound car, it's
even-
not that big of a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
If I break fucking 10,000-pound car,
that's a problem.
that's
yeah.
that's an
Yeah,
issue.
definitely.
Yeah, we used to buy like nicer cars for my wife, and she used to say, why don't you just get like something better? Because you're always fucking under the car or in the car or fucking doing
Yeah.
something. I said, because if we get myself even like a 6,000-7,000-pound car,
Yeah,
first of all, it's not mine; it's the finance company's.
yeah.
Yeah. And so I can't fuck with it. And B, there's so much electronics, so much shit I don't understand that I won't be able to do
Yeah.
anything. And plus, I'm gonna be fucking scared, you know. And I mean, I blew up when I had the GT Touring Accord. That one had the same engine as this one. It's unkillable engine, unkillable. I blew it up. Honda, you need to make better engines. I blew it up. It's a very loud noise as well. It's very interesting.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I believe I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know because we've never opened. They just fucking
Yeah.
scrapped it. But I'm pretty sure that at least a couple of rods were like that. I'm pretty sure from the noise.
Yeah, I had few M50s
Mm.
that I blown up. Wasn't great experience. So because you're trying to push more than he are capable of. I mean, that's what's happened when you go over 450. So it's always just
With that, considering that one of the cameras has died and we still don't even know if we will be able to use any audio from this, because thank you, Sheridan Skips. They are a big business, so they're probably doing well, but they're very, very noisy. With that, if you are one of the 2 people that have finished watching this, however long this is going to be, thank you for watching. Like it if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Do all these fucking good things. And we're going to fuck off now. Bye.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!